News now from Fox, but right now we're going to be talking all about Florida, battleground state Florida, and those big electoral votes up for grabs. We're going to go right now to our very own Andrew Kraft with some details there as we continue to bring you the very latest here on News Now from Fox.
That's right, Mike. There's a busy day in Florida. Both Donald Trump and Joe Biden were there. But we want to go out now to Fox's own multimedia reporter who's based in Florida. He was at the Joe Biden event in Tampa, got a little rained on, but that's Robert Sherman. Robert, what can you tell us? Big day for candidates there in Florida.
Yeah, it was a big day, Andrew, and as you can see that the rain is starting to come down. It made that big day a little bit shorter, starting to see a few cars trickle out of here, but Joe Biden ended up ending his remarks a little bit earlier, about 20 minutes ago. But three total events between the two candidates. President Trump was in Tampa today, stumping over at Raymond James Stadium. That's the home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, while Joe Biden had two different events today. One first down in Broward County, and then he was back up here in Tampa. So still all eyes on Florida.
A lot of early voting.
Right now, Right, yes. Right now, Florida is exceptionally tight. You actually take a look at the Real Clear Politics average of polls over the past couple of days here, and they've gone back and forth. We've seen former Vice President Joe Biden with a fairly consistent lead here in the polls, but those have started to go back and forth. For a couple of days, we actually saw President Trump with about a half of a percentage point lead here in Florida, but right now, Joe Biden currently with this slight edge in the state, but everyone here who we're talking to is saying that it's going to be close.
You've talked to from both parties there in the state, if they're confident that they'll know results on election night itself. Florida's obviously historically known for being quite the issue on election night.
Yeah, quite a bit of confidence is what we're hearing right now. In fact, we're actually getting the understanding that Florida may be one of the states that is actually we get final tabulations in a bit earlier compared to some of the other states that are going to be contentious. So while Florida does have that reputation, lots of optimism down here from officials, and it could end up being a situation in which Florida ends up giving us a bellwether idea as to how the whole election as a whole is going to be going throughout the course of the night.
All right, Robert Sherman there in Tampa, Florida. Got a little bit rained on there at the Biden event, but we thank you for that. And we'll be following political events across the country going into this Thursday night, just 5 days before the 2020 election here on News Now from Fox. Mike, back to you.
All right, Andrew, thanks so much for you two breaking all that down. Florida is going to be a state everybody will definitely be watching, and we'll be all watching together right here on News Now from Fox. Tuesday special election coverage all day, getting you ready for the big as those polls do close.